Today we are going to study about chapter 2 motion. There are different type of motion. First we are studied with oscillatory motion. If an object moves to and fro about its mean position, then the object is said to be in oscillatory motion. For example, imagine this is the simple pendulum. If it start oscillating, it move from one point to the one extreme and again come to the mean position, then from mean position to the next extreme, and from that it comes to the mean position. This is called to and fro motion. From mean position it move to one end, one extreme, and come to the mean position, again move to the next extreme and come to the mean position. So it is vibrating, oscillating about it mean position. This is called oscillatory motion. Now these are some example of oscillatory motion. Movement of a simple pendulum, movement of the needle of a swinging machine, and motion of a swing. These are the example of oscillatory motion. Next is vibratory motion. The motion of an object in which only a part of the object moves to and fro about its mean position while the remaining object remains at rest is called vibratory motion. For that, imagine this is a string stretched between the two ends. Now if you are plug the string at the middle, it start vibrating. How it's vibrating? It's vibrating in this manner. Okay. So if you take this is a mean point, from the mean point it vibrating to the upper side and again come to the mean position. Then from the mean position you move to the next extreme in a downward direction and from it's come to the mean position. Here also it vibrate to and fro motion about its mean position. This is called vibratory motion. Now some of the example of vibratory motion. The motion of a string of all the string instruments, sitar, violin, guitar, like that motion of a membrane instrument and motion of leaves of a tree in a air. These are example of vibratory motion. Now we go for what are the main difference between oscillatory and vibratory. The first difference, this is a simple pendulum. This is a string stretched between the two ends. Okay. So here they have only one fixed point, but in vibratory two fixed point. Okay, this is first difference. Second difference, if it is oscillate, they have a low frequency. Okay, low frequency, but vibrational have a high frequency. This is second difference. Okay, the third important difference is while in oscillation all the points are in motion. For example, in the extreme end, this is a form of the simple pendulum. So all the particles, each and every particles have the motion. This is in oscillation. But in vibrational, if you plug the string is vibrating only at all the point except the end point. The end points are always at rest. This is the important main difference between oscillatory and vibratory. Once again, in oscillatory we have one fixed point, in vibrational we have two fixed point, and in oscillatory have a low frequency. What is the frequency? Number of vibration per second is called frequency, and in vibrational have a high frequency. That's why the vibrational frequency is a special case of oscillatory frequency. An important difference, in oscillatory all the particles are in motion, but in vibratory only some part in motion and remaining parts are at rest. Here the end points are always at rest in a vibrational motion. This is the main difference between vibrational and oscillatory motion. Next we go for multiple or a complex motion. When an object simultaneously shows a combination of two or more type of motion, then this combination of motion is called multiple or a complex motion. Next, in this example, This is the ball. Now the ball is rolling on a inclined plane. Okay, if the ball is rolling on an inclined plane, then it starts rotational motion, at the same time linear motion. So while ball is rolling on an inclined plane, they have a two type of motion, rotational and translational or a linear. So here it have two type of motion. So this is the example of rolling motion. Okay. Next, in the important point, if any motion, there is a combination of rotatory and translatory, that motion is called rolling motion. Here example of multiple or complex motion is revolution of earth. While revolution, it also rotates, like that wheels of a moving vehicles. This is important. The combination of rotatory and translatory is called rolling. Okay. So next we go for random motion. What is random motion? When an object has no specific path and frequency changes its motion, the motion is called the random or a irregular motion. Example, the motion of a flying mosquitoes or a fly, and motion of a flying birds, and motion of a flying kite, and motion of a smoke particles. So just imagine from the chimney motion particles coming outside. They are moving in a different direction. That did not follow any specific direction. Okay. So next we go for periodic and non-periodic motion. A motion repeat itself again and again after a fixed interval of time. This type of motion is called periodic motion. They are repeating but at the same particular interval of fixed interval of time. That is important. Okay. Example, the motion of a planet around the sun. And next, non-periodic motion. Non-periodic motion, a motion which does not repeat itself at a regular interval of time, is said to be a non-periodic motion. So here it is a fixed interval of time. In non-periodic it is irregular interval of time. Example, motion of a lungs while breathing. Motion of a lungs while breathing. These are the example of periodic and non-periodic motion. Up to this we are conclude this class. Thank you.